shall we discuss Bombas, a website teardown?
We could tear down Bombas. Kurt,
yes.
What is Bombas?
An apparel store or something?
I don't know. You don't have to like play coy about it. You can just tell people.
No. Well, they sell socks. So no, I see a lot of ads advertising them.
Looks like it's t-shirts too.
I think the original core product was socks. Yeah, sock tech.
Anyway,
right, let me
go to bombas.com, bombas.com. Load that up.
Load it up.
And I'm sure Kurt's doing a screen share or whatever.
Yeah, that's me. Screen share boogie.
And let's tie the whole episode together right there. Hero image, Black Lives Matter. Bombas stands firmly in support of our black employees, partners, and the entire black community. There you go. Can't argue with that. That is all you need to do, all you need to say. Well, not all you need to do, but you don't got to get crazy with it. That's exactly
learn more got behind it.
That's exactly an appropriate thing. And well, no, they really killed it on this page. They're donating money. They're talking about the organizations they're supporting. National Bail Fund Network, thumbs up. And just talking about their corporate mission.
They did. You're right. They did do a really good job with this page. And notice the message, the announcement bar on the top of the page. It says useful resources to support the black community. Useful. And it goes to a collection. It's the page we're on. Oh, interesting that they used a collection template to do this.
That's what I was going to say. It's weird that it's a collection page.
My guess is time was of the essence, and they were like, hey, this is the closest template that we could quickly modify.
Yeah, so I assume this is all like jammed into the description?
Maybe. I don't know. This is a big store. There's probably fancy templates we don't know about. All right, let's head back to the homepage.
But yes, good work, Bombas.
So, landing on the site, I like that the logo is in the upper left and our menu is centered. The advantage to that is people read in F pattern, top to bottom, left to right. So when you've got whatever is in that top left of your page, you pretty much guarantee people are going to see it. So having the logo there, I really like. Having said that, on both of our web, on ethercycle.com and kurtelster.com, I centered the logo. So take what I say with a grain of salt. Do as I say, not as I do. And I often preach about in your main menu, the main menu should be exclusively about shopping, and anything else should go in a secondary menu, like a top menu or the footer. Bombas has ignored my advice entirely and is far more successful than I am. So
you'll get there.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Fingers crossed.
I believe in you.
We're business partners, so you should hope so.
No, I'm just going to ride them coattails.
Let's see. So, what do you think of this homepage? What are we doing with this homepage?
I'm I don't know, because it's like things are weird right now, but like on a normal time, I would be like, can we get some products up on this homepage? Like it's entirely about them as the brand.
Yeah, you're right.
There's shop pride.
What this homepage looks like normally.
Yeah. But yeah, like they have it's June is also Pride Month to add that on top of it, of all the stuff. But so there's like their Shop Pride collection, and they do that thing which I think Tom's
really pioneered
invented.
That. Tom shoes, yeah.
Yeah. Where if you buy one pair, they donate a pair to someone.
And this really kicked off a charitable marketing or like social business movement where whatever your product is, you donate for whatever people buy, you donate one of that. And in this case, they have a giving directory on here, just kind of clever. I've never seen anything like this. Find where socks are donated near you. Let's click on that. And you could find a giving partner if you're interested in volunteering or locating a nearby organization that donates Bombas donation. It's an odd phrase. Enter your zip code below.
I did, and I got the Harbor, which is apparently a youth homelessness charity that provides shelters for homeless youths in Park Ridge.
Yeah.
So
That's
that
our
sounds
hometown.
good to me.
So I think like one of my criticisms of sites that have a clear charitable or social mission is that I'm immediately cynical and skeptical. So the fact that they have prominently featured a thing that makes them no money, saying, "Hey, we got the receipts. If you want to see where we're donating to, you can, and you want to help, you could do that." And then in the footer, I see they are a certified B Corp. So it gives them a lot of legitimacy. And it's not, for someone who's like, all right, I'm going to do social good and talk about it as part of my business. It's not your fault that I am cynical or skeptical, but there's just enough scumbags out there that that immediately my radar goes off when I see these things.
Well, and I think...
Whereas here, I'm like, I'm convinced that this is legit.
Two things. One, I think, to go back to like our everything is holistic, everything is political. I think people overestimate the amount of scumbaggery that exists in the world, or at least, in terms of like charitable things where they're sort of like, well, I could give money to all these charities, but like, I know someone's going to end up scamming me. And it's like, okay, so you're going to do nothing because like 1 out of the 20 might be a scam. So you end up doing nothing. So like in the end, nothing, not that you made the world worse, but like you kind of denied everyone because you thought one was bad. So fix your hearts, everyone. And then number two, I know we've talked about this before. There's like a right way to do this and a wrong way to do it. And, there are sites that are sort of just like, yeah, a portion of the sale will go to the human fund. Not even saying the human fund, just like diabetes. Like that's it. It will say a portion of this sale goes to diabetes, and you're done. And they have that everywhere. That I'm always like, that shit's a scam. Like who cares? Or they're donating like a nickel out of the thing that they're selling for full price.
When I'm really suspicious is when it looks like just a throwaway hand wavy thing. Like just in one spot, it's like, we give some profit to whatever, like some cause. But then like there's nothing else about it. Whereas here, what makes it work is it has become a central point of the brand and the homepage and all of their communications. So here I'm like, all right, I'm all in. But I think like you got to go, you need to really commit.
And they back it up with actual information. They're like, here is what we do. Here are the places. You can find them. We're telling you about them. That sort of stuff. And I remember the last time we talked about this, I talked about how these type of things can be part of your post-purchase emails. So like so they're going to have your zip code. So if I bought a Bombas socks right now, pick the top one from the zip code, and in the post-purchase emails you send me an email about the Harbor and that my purchase gave them money, and here's more about what they do.
That sounds like a real nightmare to build, but I see your point.
Is it? I mean, they have their database of places. They have my zip code because they ship me the socks.
I guarantee there's someone who's like, well, with Zapier and Airtable, I could make that work. Like, my project manager recently started using Airtable, and I'm like, wow, I'm pretty sure you could get this thing to do about just whatever.
See, in this situation, I'm the store owner with the big ideas, so I just get to wave my hand and go, make that work.
I see.
And rely on you. And
You're the vision guy. I'm just the hands.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I think that would be great if you could do something like that, because like that would give the Harbor more exposure. That would make people feel better about Bombas, that this is real shit that's happening.
Maybe they do that. I don't know. So
that would be cool.
I think in this episode, we've never done this. Let's walk through actually buying something. I'm gonna buy something here.
All right, you buy them because I don't care about socks. You're a real socks guy.
I got opinions on socks. So it's the summer, so I think we need to go with some no-show socks. All right. Well, first, this main menu is pretty awesome.
It's a good mega menu.
It's nice. I got nothing to say other than it's just it's where it's very easy to navigate. Like, I've not actually been on this site before, and I knew immediately, like, I want to buy socks. So, men, socks, and clearly this is arranged by bestsellers, socks, but it's arranged by how I would shop for them, by height, no-show. That's fabulous. This makes life very easy. Mm-hmm. And I like that they're doing a bundle discount over here, and they called it out in red. You know, and maybe the way, like, CSS-wise, if you wanted to implement this on your own store, you could set up a CSS rule called last of type. So you go, in this list, the last item is always red. That's a way to, like, if you've got something you know in your mega menu in Shopify that you want to be bold or a different color, that's an easy way to do it with CSS.
No offense to our store owners, but if any of our store owners implement something involving nth of type, post that in the group, because I doubt anyone's doing it.
Well, and I've said that before, like, HTML and CSS are, if you're a merchant, knowing that is a superpower. That just unlocks so much customization for your site. All right, I'm clicking on socks by height, no-show. So now I'm on the collection page for men's no-show socks. Oh, this is good.
I mean, this really goes overboard. I mean, so they got the color swatches in the collection items.
Dude, good. No,
you click
go
on
to
if you click.
We have to talk about the hero image. You're photographed the hero image, or combine two images. But either way, the hero image graphic or photograph was created with the collection page in mind. Because look how well it frames the collection title, and then below it, they've got there's a collection filter right here. Oh no, I'm sorry. This links to the other collections. Like which?
Yeah, this goes. No, it doesn't actually change the collection. It just takes you to a different collection that's like narrower.
And they could do this if they wanted to. I'm sure there's a reason, but if they wanted to, they could do this where it filters by tag. So I mean,
this is way easy. This is easier though. I think.
Like it would have to be collection / men's socks / lightweight.
Yeah.
So of the socks here, I don't know that I've ever owned merino wool, and I love merino wool. So should I click on merino wool, or do we want to talk about this page?
Well, I mean, it's the same thing. It's just it'll take you to the merino wool collection.
I'm doing it. I'm on men's merino wool socks now.
What is a merino, and why did we kill it for its wool? We didn't kill it. We shaved
it. Merino wool, I do not know what it's made from, what makes it merino wool, but it's a finer, lighter cotton, or finer, lighter wool. So you get the anti-stink properties of wool, but with like the cool practicality of cotton.
Is it like a different kind of sheep, or is it like you do a thing to the normal sheep wool?
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not a rancher.
You've just been snowed by branding, is what you're saying.
Yes. I've owned some merino wool items that I had a merino wool hoodie that I loved. All right, back to business.
All right, anyway, so they got all these swatches on here. When you click on the swatches, it swaps out the product photo in the collection.
And on hover, you get an add to cart button. That's not annoying. And then hover over the add to cart button.
Yeah, and then it has the sizes in there, which is crazy.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's like, so you just click XL and it just adds it? Oh, yeah, it just adds it.
Would you be able to build something like this?
Well, having it like then add the specific selected variants, I don't know how to do. Me telling you right now how I would do it, you will not receive an answer.
So the answer is you got to research it.
If you're like, Paul, figure out how to do this, I'll be like, cool. Talk to you next week.
Because it's so cool. I want to do it on something. I would love to see a heat map. I wonder how many people actually use this. Because like, I am about to spend $53 on 4 pairs of socks, and that's a 5% pack savings. And so I'm going to click through onto the product detail page. And part of the reason I'm going to do that is because there are sizes and I need to know what size corresponds to what. I'm assuming I'm a large.
Hang on. I have a problem in that, like, so you know how, like, the collection images, they kind of fade in a little bit
They do?
when you hit
All right, let me
refresh.
refresh it.
They got, like, a real quick fade effect
I saw
on
that.
them where they, like, blink.
Seems unnecessary.
Like, once every 10 page loads, it doesn't fade it in. So they're just, like, ghosted pure white
And
images.
we've seen consistently,
like, I got it right now.
that anytime you mess around with image loading like that, where often the way it works is like the image is set to opacity 0, and then it like fades it back in quickly, it can fail. It's not worth it. I always turn the image loading effects off to avoid trouble. Let me put that on the screen. I don't know if it'll show in the screen share, but I see that, and it's not great.
Yeah. So yeah, don't screw with like fade images in effect. Like there have been multiple times we've had it happen, multiple stores, different clients of ours, where they're like, my product form has disappeared. No one can buy anything. And what happened was the theme or somebody put a cool thing where it's like, oh, well, the product form doesn't actually just blink into place like every other website. It does a cool transition where it starts out completely invisible and then slowly becomes visible. Okay, cool. The problem is if there's like a weird funky JavaScript thing or like the browser bars for some reason,
or the internet
there's
hiccups.
something going on, there's an internet hiccup, the form just stays invisible and then never fades into place, and everyone's going, okay, well, I can't buy anything now because everything's invisible. Like, where'd it go? There's nothing here.
That's the danger with these effects.
Yeah, or they hiccup, and then it just ends up in a state where it's not the state you wanted it to be.
Yeah, you know what? And I'm like increasingly anti-design. I'm like, that's just extra nonsense. Get rid of it. Yeah.
What have you done with Kurt?
This site is beautiful, but I'm still riding that Pit Vipers high, which I did receive my Pit Viper sunglasses, and I love them. Thank you. So last thing on this collection page I really like is that it presents you the savings as a percentage, in addition to just showing like their retail price is striked out as a strike through, and then it shows me the sale price, and then it says 5% pack savings. I think that's cool. All right, I'm going to click on the product detail page for the no-show sock 4-pack.
It's very
This
fancy.
is nice. And also not unlike the Allbirds layout. It's not the same, but it's not that different. What does full product details do? Whoa! Why is this just not on the page? Like, click on that full product details link.
Where are you seeing that?
It's right below the description.
I see details, and then there's tech and materials.
Okay, I think we're on different pages. I'm going to send you a link.
I'm on the men's lightweight merino wool no-show sock 4-pack.
Men's lightweight merino wool no-show sock 4-pack. Oh, we might be in different split tests. Whoa!
What? I don't know. I just got, there's the sizes, then there's add to cart, then there's details with like, it's got 2 little tabs, and then you scroll down more and there's a bunch of stuff.
I'm going to send you... Oh, I can't send you a screenshot right now. Yeah, it says... So it's the cart form, description, and then there's a link underneath it that says full product details. That opens a modal window that has the description, the materials and care, and a features column that has lovely illustrations that I'm like, why did you hide all this behind a single text link?
All right, I sent my page.
Okay, the page you're looking at is completely different than the one I'm looking at.
Oh man, those fuckers.
Mine's very simple. Yours is like really got a fancy layout and design.
No show sock 4-pack / variant multi.
Okay.
And that's just
Do you have
the
collection? Is it /collections or /products?
No, it's just /.
Okay,
products.
yeah, we're on the same URL. We're in a split test. Crazy. All right, what I like about this page, they make the sizing very clear. The variant buttons are really clear. Again, they've got that commitment to making it clear that it is a a product with a social mission in that now that I'm looking at a 4-pack, under the add to cart form, it says 4 purchased equals 4 donated.
I believe it says that above the product title, not below the add to cart form.
Again, that's because you're on, your split test. It's above.
That's my joke.
Yeah, mine's a very basic page, and you've got like a really fancy page. So they're trying to figure out if a new design works better or not. I'm probably in the control. I need to pick a color here as to which is going to be the best socks for me. Okay, I've selected my colors. Oh, lucky me, they're only available in large. But to confirm that, what would be nice is if under this, since they've clearly built a custom form here, and it says size L, if it had, as part of the button, it said like shoe size, and then told me the range. And it does.
It does say that.
Where does it say that on yours?
It says above the size picker, it says like size M, U.S. shoe size.
Yeah.
6.5
okay, that's where it says it for me too.
Okay.
I'm saying make it a part of that button. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, they're right next to each other.
Yeah, that is a minor complaint. All right, I shall click add to bag.
Well, note if you click on the unavailable sizes, it says notify me. When, as we learned earlier,
it should be a pre-order.
Pre-order.
Well, and that's interesting because that's yours. When I pick a size, it just says sold out. If it's an unavailable size.
My page is way better. It doesn't hide any content.
I know, the screen share would be better if I was in your split test. All right, then when you click add to cart, on mine it did something cool. The button color changed to indicate that I'd added it to the bag, and then my drawer cart opened.
No, I didn't notice the button change. But yeah, I got it. Oh yeah, it is. It's now white. That just might be like and now it won't go back.
Mine changed from blue to green. It looked very intentional, and then after a few moments, it flipped back.
Mine went from blue to white, and now it's always white and won't change back. So I think it's got some weird like active state that's not turning off.
Their drawer cart's very straightforward, but it's very nice.
Score! Your order qualifies for free U.S. shipping.
I like that message, and clearly it's dynamic. It's very nice. And then they do a thing I've seen a few other sites do. The checkout button, rather than have a subtitle field, the subtitle price is just part of the checkout button. It says checkout -5320.
Yeah, that's good.
If they wanted to, they could improve this by adding some extra like objection busters into the drawer cart. Like satisfaction guaranteed.
Upsells. Cross sells.
The purchased equals donated thing is not in the cart, and it's like clearly has been. It's on the homepage. It's on the product pages. Why not do it in the cart too? I'm gonna click checkout. Let's see what we got here. Once I'm in the checkout, it is just the standard Shopify checkout. I'm going to attempt.
Well,
are you familiar with Honey? It's a Chrome extension.
You've mentioned it. I think it's like finds product codes or whatever.
And it works with Shopify checkout. So it popped open and it says coupons found. Apply 10 coupons. And when I click it, it is now going to run through and just start applying coupon codes to see what kind of discount it can get me. Let's run it. It's like more than halfway through. This thing's free too. I think PayPal bought it not long ago. All right, come on. It tests all 10 coupons. It's about to tell me my savings. I've saved $10.64 with the coupon code SKIM. So, Honey, cool extension. Continue to check out. The thing that surprises me here is this is just the like entirely standard Shopify checkout. They put in their logo, and then nothing else about this has changed. The labels are all the same. The button colors are the default that Shopify gives you, and the fonts are the standard.
Oh, I think that light blue, that the continue to shipping button, that's the same as the light blue on all of the product page.
Oh, really?
Maybe not on your product page, on my product page. So at least that fits a little bit. But yeah, the front end of the site is very much all in on this blue color as part of their background. I would pop that in and have it as a background on the checkout.
I filled in my info for my shipping address. I'm going to leave it checked. I'm going to opt into the newsletter so I can see what their post-purchase flow looks like later and turn that into some social media content for myself. The shipping method, all right, here I found the first customization they've done. There's a note, and we've done this a lot for Shopify Plus clients. because they can customize the checkout. Beneath shipping method, it says orders placed by noon ET ship the same day. Well, that's a missed opportunity. You could do a countdown timer where it's like, order in the next 59 minutes and your order ships same day. So that would be cool if it were a countdown timer in the checkout. That could be on the product page. But I also get that they don't necessarily want, maybe it could be in the cart, but I get that the design of this site is very clean, and maybe they're like a countdown timer just does not work with that. They offer me 3 shipping options, in which this is not carrier calculated. This is literally just, it appears to be price or weight based rules. So very standard stuff. And they offer me standard shipping, UPS 2-day, UPS overnight. And then they have written in parentheses, please allow X days for delivery. This is great. It is very clear how they're going to ship my item, and how long I have to wait for it. So they're setting those expectations. And the advantage to so it's $4 for the standard shipping. One thing I've seen people do is in here, include the free shipping threshold to encourage people to go back and add shipping. The downside is previously I qualified for free shipping. Now I don't because of my coupon code. Yeah, but I think net it's still lower, so I'm sticking with I'm gonna pay the $4 for shipping, though it hurts my soul. I wonder if they do anything post purchase. All right, $49 is what I'm paying. $10 for a pair of socks. My order is processing. Thank you, Kurt. Your order is confirmed. Oh, I went through all that, and I was really hoping there would be something special or different. Oh, yes, it worked. Okay, once the order confirmation page loaded, there's a pop-up. It says, get $20 towards your next purchase. Share 25% off Bombas with your friends and family. You'll get $20 to spend on Bombas for yourself. And then they talk about, for every pair of Pride socks purchase, we'll donate a pair to people in need, et cetera, et cetera. This is great. What we know about, so this is not a loyalty program, a referral program, affiliate program. The advantage to this is you're going to turn, right when people are excited about their purchase, when they first made it, is when they're most likely to share it. And that's why they've got, they do this pop-up right here, post-purchase immediately. My only criticism of it is I literally don't know how you do it. There's no button, there's no call to action, there's no instructions. My only thing I could do is close it. Yeah, so even if I wanted to do what they offered me, I don't know how. It was not clear. Okay. And then they also, post-purchase ask, how did you hear about us? And there's a drawer part that popped up. Did you hear about us on cable, Hulu, Facebook, podcast, etc.? That's cool. I have heard their Sirius radio commercials, so I'm going to check radio. Oh, and then it keeps going. Sirius, all right. They even ask me which radio I want. These guys are diving deep in the data. Send. Now it's asking me my gen. All right, I'm out. That's enough. You guys are good. Okay, there we go. That Bombas, you know what I like about that Bombas site is it's large. It is extremely clean and minimal, and fairly no nonsense. And they just really focused hard on building a site that showcases their content, where they've got great photos and messages, etc.
Yeah, exactly. There's great photos, great messaging. There's no real doodads. It's all just straightforward. If you want to buy stuff, go here. If you want to learn more about us, go here. And they just do it. I mean, and the navigation, it's just Bombas and then women, men, kids, about, help, size guide. There's nothing stupid up there, nothing that distracts from the focus of the site up there. It's that's my word for it. It's focused. It's really well put together and focused. They clearly cared about their imagery.
I like, focused is good. It's edited. It has a lot of self-restraint. It's very easy to be like, let's add this app, and this widget. And if you could go, no, it's going to detract from the overall experience.
Yeah, there are no apps and widgets on this site
Not until you get to the post-purchase. And my guess is
it's delightful.
In the post-purchase is it's just the most practical way to do it. So, Bombas, good job, and I'm excited to get these socks.